It was Tanisha at a guys. So you probably landed on this video, guys, because you probably are interested in getting a divorce. You probably are thinking about divorcing your spouse, your husband, or your wife, guys. Truthfully, I want to ask you why. Because obviously you're searching, to see what other people are saying about divorce, guys. I'm married, you know. My marriage, of course, is not the best marriage. I've been married to my husband for 4 years. I've been with him for 10 years. But, I'm not the best marriage, guys, but I don't have the worst marriage either. Okay? But ask yourself, why do you really want to get a divorce from your spouse? Most people want to get a divorce, guys, because people don't know how to reason. Today, me and my husband was arguing about that we don't know how to communicate with each other. We don't know how, to reason with one another. We don't know how to, cater to each other's needs, guys. So me being married for 4 years and, being around my aunt and my uncle who also has been married for about 17 years, it's a way for you to handle every situation. Every problem has a solution, guys. I am here to help you today to tell you that, don't give up. Guys, don't give up. It's only a temporary pain that you're having right now inside of your marriage. Okay, this temporary situation can and will go away if you let it, if you allow it to go away. Okay, getting a divorce, especially if you have children. I'm not saying stay for children. I'm not saying, let children be the backbone of the marriage, because if you're miserable in your marriage, and the children will be miserable. Okay, but if you have children, okay, there is so many studies, guys, that have shown that parents that have gotten divorces, kids have lower grades in school, they don't complete high school, or they won't complete college, and they will have a bad relationship when they grow up, guys. That's statistics. You can Google this stuff. That's what studies have shown. That people that stay together, have more healthier kids. Kids are laughing more, they smile more, they're more healthier, they're more focused, they're more likely to have a good relationship with, someone when they grow up. So, guys, even if you have to separate, me and my husband separated for 6 months, guys. I missed him. Yeah. We had some trouble in my marriage, and, I didn't want to get a divorce. He didn't want to get a divorce. We just needed some time away from each other. I mean, like I said, we've been together 10 years, married for 4 years. So, of course, it was kind of, it was, stressful, because I had a household to hold down. I got children here and things like that. It was stressful, but I rather had endured that temporary pain for 6 months than going through a divorce for a whole entire year or 2 years. I know people that are going through divorce for 2 years. They're miserable. And what a divorce does to you, guys, it lowers your power. It lowers your thinking power. It lowers your ability to be able to make great decisions. It lowers your ability to think. It lowers your ability to be able to have a vision and move forward, because now the divorce is breaking your pockets, it's killing your mind, and it's definitely killing your soul. What I learned, guys, being that I've been married for 4 years, a lot of people might say that I'm new, or I'm just a newbie, in marriage, guys. But what I really realized in marriage, if you do not have God, if you're not praying to God, you cannot make it through your marriage. That's a fact. People that have God in their life, that attend church, that are spiritually inclined with God, have a higher percent, okay, higher percentage of staying together and being happier than people that do not have God in their marriage, and they're suffering. Okay, guys, you have to go to church together. Like I said, I'm not the best I don't have the best marriage. I don't have the worst marriage. My husband, he's a correction officer, so he works, some ridiculous hours. Sometimes he's able to come to church, and sometimes he's not. But we pray, together, and of course, we still go through things because the devil hates that. But we still pray together, and we try to do our best, guys. So, like I said, I don't have the best marriage. Me and my husband, we argue. We do, but we still do things. We still take care of the household. We still take care of kids. We still go on trips. We go to Vegas. We go to here. We still do things together, guys, because this is what it is. You're going to get a divorce from your spouse to find someone else. That's what you're going to do. No one's going to be single for the rest of their life. That's if you choose to be single, but it sucks being single. It truly, truly sucks being single. Okay, so you're gonna get married, you're gonna get divorced from your spouse who you probably was with for a year or even 17 years to go now find someone else that you might potentially fall in love with, that might wanna, get married. And guess what? If you don't change you don't change you. Remember, I'm into personal development. If you guys don't have Think and Grow Rich, get that book, start reading that. If you don't have the book Start by John Akoff, get that book and start reading that. The Magic of Thinking Big. If you don't have that book, get it. If you haven't read 50 Cent book, if you haven't read The 50th Law by 50 Cent, I'm telling you, that will change your mindset and you will have a different outlook on your marriage completely altogether, guys. The easy way is to give up. Now, I'm not saying stay in a relationship if your husband beating on you, if your wife is beating on you, every single day. No, of course, by all means, make sure, your safety is first. Your safety is first, especially if you have children, especially if you have children. Get out. I'm talking about the ones that just don't want to communicate, don't want to reason with each other, hate each other guts at this point because they never learned how to communicate with each other. No, talk. Sit down and talk. Sit down, get focused with each other, guys. Like I said, because you're going to leave this relationship to go to another relationship, and it's going to be the same cycle repeated day in and day out because you didn't change who you are. So I take an inventory, you know. I mean, there's things my husband complained about me, So I take that into consideration. I take that in and I say, you know what? I need to change that. Okay. So we are 100% responsible for our actions. People want immediate results. People think divorce is an immediate result. A divorce, guys, will tear you apart. And some people, it's the greatest thing that ever happened, guys. But for you, obviously, you're looking at this video because you are maybe thinking about it, or you're in a depressed state of mind right now and you don't know what to do, guys. I'm Tanisha Adjo, okay? You can Google me. I help people every day work from home, make money from home, personal develop themselves from home, getting them listening to audios every day, reading books all the time. This is a tough life. It's not easy, but it's a tough journey to go through life by yourself. If you go through life by yourself, you will never grow because you will never be able to be critiqued. You will never be able to learn something new from the other person. It sucks being single. I don't think it sucks being married because guess what? You have a whole lot of benefits. A lot of people struggle with finances. Maybe your husband lost his job or your wife lost her job. But you know what? You guys can work that out. That's only a temporary situation. It's only a temporary situation. It's a situation that will not last forever. Okay? So you go through temporary pain. Okay? Work that problem out. Solve it. Problems are to be solved. If you never go through a struggle, guys, you will never achieve triumph. Never, ever, guys. So, guys, like I said, I'm Tanisha Adjo. I'm not an expert. I'm not a marriage counselor. I'm just speaking from my experience. I've been married for 4 years. I'm not saying, oh my God, don't ever get married. Oh my God, don't ever get divorced. I love my husband. My husband loves me. We take care of the kids. We do things together. We have sex. What else? You know, what else? Okay? We're working things out. And guys, this is what you need to do. So if you need to be separated for some time to get your mind right, go to therapy, talk to someone and do it, guys. But like I said, don't give up on your marriage. Do not give up on your marriage. Do not give up on your marriage. Let's make it a great day.